The sails are out and we are sailing, which is such a lovely feeling. We are sailing, which is such a lovely feeling. It's been a while, so let's make the most of it. We left just about 20 minutes ago from the marina. Didn't bother recording it because it's the usual story. And we're going to the usual destination, but without motoring, which is just a revelation. It's marvellous. Let's just kick back and enjoy this, shall we?
Stuck.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Yeah, keep going.
Tails are straight out.
Yeah. What a nice little treat this is. Just jib and jigger, that's head sail and mizzen. We're still doing 4.5 to 5 knots. I do think that half of that's probably current. We've had some squalls coming through. One came through the other day just before Graham left. And we've got some more coming as well. So this day is quite a unique day in that we've got some nice, decent sailing weather, sunshine, no one else around, and we're actually sailing. I still can't get my head around it. It's such a treat.
The next day.
Second time lucky. I just tried to record and nothing happened, so let's see if it works this time. I'm using a new camera. A new camera for me, it's one of Jamie's Sony's. He wants me to try this instead of the old GoPro that I was using that kept going wrong. So this is my new, potentially new vlogging camera. Hello! Well, we're sailing, motor sailing. We left the marina once again. It's in, out, like a jack in the box.
Well, here we are again. It's like Groundhog Day. We've just left the marina. We're going to go out to anchor. We might go down to Dinawan, which is a good 3 miles down the coast, but not before just going around to Gaia, do a few things. There's been a bit of weather, so we're waiting for that to blow over, but beautiful day today. Not a cloud in the sky. Anything that's new is my new FTB cap. if you fancy grabbing hold of one. They're in our shop. Well, this is something you don't see too often, although to be honest, actually the last few times we've been here we have seen it, and that's a submarine. There's a naval base just over sort of north of Guy Island, and every now and then we see this little submarine go past. Looking good, had to avoid it, they came so close to it, but I think he's going out to sea. Can't tell how big it is. I'll try and zoom in, but he's quite a distance, but that's probably a good thing, to be honest. Question is, when submarines are up on the surface of the water, are they considered restricted in their ability to manoeuvre? Either way, we'll be avoiding it.
We are allowed to be on the water, but we're not allowed beyond the harbour limits of Kota Kinabalu, but that's okay because there are a few little anchorages around here. We've been to Gaia several times, so we thought we'd try Sepanggar, which is the little island behind me here. There's a village, there's a tiny little resort, although I suspect that's going to be closed. Looks really cute, and we've got a nice view back towards Borneo to Sabah, and we can see Kinabalu up there, so that's good. There's a little reef in front of us, and round the back of that we're hoping that it will be not too deep and that the swell will be not too bad, in which case we will anchor here for the first time. Let's see what happens.
So this is exciting, isn't it? This is a new anchorage for us, and we decided that it should be okay with the swell. It might just be worth doing some overlays to show you why we decided this should be okay. So the deal is that there's a reef over on the south side which should protect any swell coming in from that way, which is where it's coming from. It's coming from the west over there and was sort of coming round the island, but it's completely calmed down here. We've made sure, I always like to leave at least 100 metres between us and the closest reef, which is just behind us there. We've got a fishing sort of net that runs all the way through this bay here, and the thing is that most of the time we're going to be pointing south because that's the way the wind is coming from, so we should be okay. It's just nice to go somewhere a little bit different, you know, just ring the changes, wake up to new scenery. It's a nice little spot. I don't think there'll be much to do in the way of going ashore. There is a village, but you know, with continued lockdowns and what have you, we don't really like going ashore to places like this at the moment. Could perhaps patrol the beach and maybe even do a bit of trolling out the dinghy. It's about time we went for a little kayak, I think. Liz is a bit busy today. She's doing some editing, so I thought get some exercise in. Now we are by this island, Sepanggar, which appears to have a couple of resorts on it. We do actually know one of the owners of the resorts. I don't know if he's there, but of course lockdown means we can't go there. There's one resort we're right next to, which looks very smart actually, very sort of boutique-y hotel like resort, but they appear to have a line that runs all the way around the beach, and we can't work out if that's to keep the hoi polloi out or the rubbish out. Occasionally you get a bit of rubbish coming through here. It's quite clean at the moment, but anyway, little paddle halfway around the island is in order, I think. Beach to stop off at, isn't it? Bit of rubbish over there, but otherwise this is the only beach that I can come to that isn't sectioned off until I get to the village. There's a village just there. Of course, lockdown, I don't have a mask, so I don't really want to be chatting to any of the locals today. Not much to report other than it's been quite breezy, which has been nice. In our anchorage, we're tucked behind this reef. So there's a reef just there, don't know if you can see that over my shoulder, and that's stopping quite a bit of the swell coming through. So we've just got this gentle lapping motion at our anchorage, but with this nice breeze coming through, which is just perfect. And this view is great. It's a little bit industrial. Obviously you've got the town centre over there, and then there's a naval base and a couple of there's a couple of boat yards there, commercial boat yards. Aside from that, the mountain range completely dominates, and that's what's great. Coming to a beach like this and just looking back out to land, it's wonderful.